The Betsuin celebrates the children, teachers, ministers, and Sangha members who participate in the temple's educational resources. The teaching and learning of the Dharma is a lifelong journey. Thank you for sharing a part of your journey with the Seattle Betsuin. The close of the Dharma school year does not mean an end to the online services. Hope that you continue to appreciate the Dharma teachings that are presented each week. Congratulations to this year's graduates. Please enjoy today's service.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to him, the exalted one, the enlightened one, the supremely awakened one. Buddhan saranam gacchami, Dhamman saranam gacchami, Sanghan saranam gacchami. Namo kie butsu, Namo kie ho, Namo kie so. I go to the Buddha for guidance. I go to the Dharma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Navanda, Navanda, Vinavanda, 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 Navanda, 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 Navanda. 가곤 조세가 기시무조도 시간 후만족 세후조쇼각 가오무료고 후이다이세슈 후사이쇼빙구 세후조쇼각 가시조불도 묘쇼조지보 극교미쇼몬 세후조쇼각 貧欲人所有年上へ主凡行しぐ無常道一生天人し人力縁大公不祥無才道小上三苦名恋妻主役難回避知恵言滅死根門案閉塞小悪道通達全宗門恋相上満足意よろじぽ日願修十期天恋本普賢一種解放像恋世苦毒法上法大集中説法ししく供養一切仏具足習得本元年心上満得意三害法女仏無下地通達未不詳願学へ力問し最小相志願や国家大戦追い感動国書天に統一名行けなまんだぶなまんだぶなまんだぶなまんだぶなまんだぶなまんだぶがんにしくどく病道せ祭道本菩大心大上安楽ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマンダ、ナマン。
Jodo Shinshu Creed. Entrusting the vow of the Buddha and reciting the sacred name, I shall proceed through the journey of life with strength and joy. Revering the light of the Buddha, reflecting upon my imperfect self, I shall strive to live a life of gratitude. Following the teachings of the Buddha, discerning the right path, I shall spread the true Dharma. Rejoicing in the compassion of the Buddha, respecting and aiding one another, I shall do my best to work towards the welfare of society. Namo Buddhaya Butsu, Namo Buddhaya Butsu, Namo Buddhaya Butsu, Namandabs, Namandabs.
Good morning. Thank you for joining Seattle Buddhist Temple's Sunday service. Today is June 14th, 2020, the last day of Dharma school for our youth. Throughout the school year, volunteers hold classes for youth on Sundays. Infants through high school students come to temple to learn the Buddha Dharma and to make Dharma friends. This year, since March, our teachers have improvised to continue to bring classes to the students online. We owe a debt of gratitude to everyone, parents, teachers, and students, for adapting to the conditions that the COVID-19 pandemic has presented us with. Thank you for continuing to gather online. Since March, we have been social distancing and staying at home. Now we are asked to wear masks in public. And a few days ago, it was announced that Seattle Public Schools would require everyone to wear masks at school when they return in September. I've been wondering what this means for our smiles. Please join me in Gassho for words from our head priest of Jodo Shinshu Hongan Jiha, Reverend Kojun Otani. Breaking out of my shell, I will share a warm smile and speak gentle words, just like the kind Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu. Sharing a smile has been suggested many times as an example of Donna, selfless giving, the first of the 6 paramitas. I have wondered about why such a simple act, a simple expression, seems to be given so much merit. Well, COVID-19 and mask wearing has led me to investigate. I think we can all agree that smiling makes us feel good, and sharing a smile makes others feel good. How can I express myself while wearing a mask? What will happen when we can't see one another smiling? Don't worry, wearing a mask that covers the nose and mouth does not hide our smiles. A body language expert says we gaze at faces to gauge. We gaze at faces to gauge intentions. So when the nose, mouth, and chin disappear behind a covering, many clues vanish with them. But the eyes are still visible. It turns out that the eyes are the highest, or rather the brightest, spots on our faces. A baby, when his mouth is covered with a pacifier, can still smile, particularly with his eyes. Just making eye contact can send a friendly message if deliberately meant. And when you smile under your mask, your voice changes and you sound differently. You sound friendlier because your smile changes the shape of your mouth. And those crow's feet, those wrinkles around your eyes, they were formed by the narrowing of the eyes when joyfully smiling over many years. And whether you like them or not, they are visible and express joy. And according to a lie detector specialist, the shape of the eyebrows tells how sincere you are and whether you're lying or not. So those are the ways we communicate intention, even without revealing our mouth and nose. To illustrate the importance of the smile, I want to take you back 800 years to Shinran Shonin's time and introduce you to Ben-nen, the Yamabushi or mountain monk. He is a pretty interesting character. He looks tough in his beard, ragged white robes and straw sandals. He carries a bow and arrow and a sword. He was a Shugendo Buddhist monk who became very jealous of Shinran Shonin because he was taking away his mountain Buddhist followers and converting them to his Nembutsu Buddhism. Bennen set out to kill Shinran Shonin, but in the end was converted to the Nembutsu path by Shinran Shonin's kindness and ministry. So what happened was this. Bennen, after many failed attempts to ambush Shinran in the mountains, decides to meet Shinran Shonin face to face. So he goes to his house, pounds on the door, ready with his sword to kill him. Shinran's companions warned him not to answer, but Shinran Shonin comes out calmly and says, "What's up, Bennen?" Bennen is overcome by Shinran's noble and peaceful manner. Well, what's up doesn't sound very noble, but it does sound peaceful and pretty friendly, right? Bennen was surprised by his friendly greeting. He felt sorry for wanting to kill this nice guy and asked Shinran for his forgiveness. Bennen was converted by Shinran's ministry, and he became one of Shinran's most devoted disciples. I think it must have been Shinran Shonin's smile that captivated Bennen. But maybe Shinran had a beard and his mouth was mostly covered, so maybe it was his eyes that captivated Bennen. Maybe it was his voice that was friendly. Well, it was likely his whole countenance, his whole attitude that won Bennen over. He received the name, or the Buddhist name, Myohobo Shoshin. An even earlier example of a smiling expression is presented by Shakyamuni Buddha when he became enlightened. Ananda, his disciple, noticed a change in the Buddha's countenance. According to the larger Pure Land Sutra, Ananda asked the Buddha, "Today, world-honored one, your sense organs are filled with gladness and serenity. Your complexion is pure. Your radiant countenance is majestic, like a luminous mirror in which clear reflections pass unobstructed. Your lofty features are resplendent, surpassing all words or measure. Why does your commanding radiance shine forth with such brilliance?" The answer was that he had become enlightened. But I wonder if Ananda could have perceived this difference in the Buddha's countenance had the Buddha been wearing a mask. I don't want to make Shakyamuni Buddha's enlightenment nor Shinran Shonin's kindness trivial. I want to emphasize that the eyes, our voice, our whole body's attitude can be our smile. There's another example of smiling with our whole body. I love dogs. They make me smile. When I go on my walks with my mask on, I wonder about whether the mask is interfering with my communication with dogs. Have you noticed that normally, as you approach dogs, they make eye contact with you? Their lips, well, they don't have lips. Their mouths don't curve up into a smile, but their eyes meet your eyes, and if everything is all right, we both go on our way. Everything is good. Some dogs even try to come up to greet me if we make eye contact. But alas, humans are not allowed to touch strange dogs anymore. So we're doing okay with just the eye communication. Although dogs don't have mouths that turn into smiles, they have their tails to wag. Maybe we need to grow tails? But we have heads that we can wag. Different cultures have their head gestures. I sometimes use a head nod, a nod up, to acknowledge others on my walks while wearing my mask, especially when encountering oncoming walkers, when we both keep our distance and one of us needs to walk in the street. We make eye acknowledgement and a head's nod up as a thank you. In normal times, we would have just passed each other without acknowledgement, practically indivisible to one another. People who have a hard time hearing have a hard time with masks because they cannot lip read through the masks. Someone makes masks that have plastic see-through windows that help with lip reading. That's a good thing. But I think we are all paying more attention to the eyes and the body language as a whole, not just looking for the smile. So we are adapting, we are being creative in our stay-at-home mask-wearing life. Let's all keep doing the right thing to keep us all safe and well, and for sure, don't stop smiling because our masks cannot keep in our smiles. We have our eyes, our voices, and body language. We can still wave. Gassho is becoming more widely used. So instead of high fives or handshakes, we can gassho and bow when we want to say thank you and hello. And we can be thankful that Ananda recognized Shakyamuni Buddha's enlightened countenance and that Bennen recognized Shinran Shonin's kind demeanor. Perhaps without the smiles all around, we Jodo Shinshu Buddhists would not be gathered together here, online or face-to-face. This small investigation into smiles makes me appreciate them more. They are selfless gifts of Dana when deliberately meant. Before I close, I want to thank Dharma School student Drew, who sent me a Stay Safe card. Receiving it makes me smile. He drew a picture of our temple on the front, and on the inside, he wrote in his own hand, "Stay safe. We miss you. We miss you at church. Thinking about church makes me happy. We all miss being around and talking to you. Being around the joyful mood of Dharma School Ensemble makes me feel proud of what I accomplished as a young musician. Being around the community makes me feel happy and calm. I hope we can go back to church soon. I can't wait." Signed, Drew. Thank you, Drew. I'm happy to hear your gratitude for being at temple, for being with Dharma friends, and for being able to make music. All that makes temple a special place for you and me and everyone. I can feel your smile. To close, please join me in Gassho for our pledge, composed by our head priest of Jodo Shinshu Hongan Jiha, Reverend Kojun Otani. Our pledge. Breaking out of my shell, I shall share a warm smile and speak gentle words, just like the kind Buddha. Not becoming lost in my greed, anger, and ignorance, I shall think and act with an open mind, just like the calm and peaceful Buddha. Not putting myself first, I will share in the joy and sadness of others, just like the compassionate Buddha. Realizing the gift of life I have received, I shall strive to live each day to its fullest, like the Buddha who tirelessly works to liberate all. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Namandabs, 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 namandabs.
Safely at home in Gassho, listen to Amida's teachings. Listen with your heart, listen with your mind to Amida Buddha's teachings. Namo Amida Butsu, singing Namo Amida Butsu. All of the world is bright, singing Namo Amida Butsu. We are one. Peace and harmony in Amida's land. Peace and harmony within me. Put our hands together, bow our heads, thankful to Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, singing Namo Amida Butsu. All of the world is bright, singing Namo Amida Butsu. We are one. We are one.
Okay, please join me in 合唱。ナモアミダ仏。
ナモアミダ仏。
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 ナモアミダ仏。ナモアミダ仏。
Morning, everyone. Thank you
Morning.
for joining this Sunday service today. Today is May 31st, Sunday, May 31st. So today we are having the Minds of Ministers episode 7. This is number 7 we are having. So today also we have two guests. Miyaji Sensei, can I ask you to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Miyaji from the Tacoma Buddhist Temple.
And Sugahara Sensei?
I'm Yuki Sugahara from Oregon Buddhist Temple.
So Miyaji Sensei, I always ask Miyaji Sensei to join this Minds of Ministers. Then Sugahara Sensei, this is your first time to join this English Minds of Ministers. So, but before I asked Sugahara Sensei to join the Japanese Minds of Ministers.
Yeah.
So thank you. Thank you so much.
That was very interesting. Thank you very much.
So today I'd like to have a discussion on the questions from our Sangha, Seattle Betsuin Sangha. So the first question, what resources would you recommend to young adults for diving deeper into Jodo Shinshu? Are there any texts that were helpful to you in your youth that would be accessible to a lay person? So this is the first question. Yes, Sensei, I want to ask you first, do you have any recommendation?
Yeah, it's hard because there's a lot of things that are out there, but some of the, I have 4 books that I wanted to kind of introduce. The first one that I wanted to show you is one of my favorite books. It's called Strategies for Modern Living. And this is a book by a person by the name of Alfred Bloom. But unfortunately, he passed away recently. And he was living in Hawaii, but he's a Shin Buddhist scholar, originally a Christian minister who converted to Jodo Shinshu Buddhism. And this book is fascinating because it's on the Tanisho, but it's also a commentary that kind of looks at it from from a modern standpoint. So this was a very influential book for me. And then another one was River of Fire, River of Water by Taitetsu Unno Sensei. This is a famous book. A lot of people are very familiar with this book. The cool thing about Unno Sensei is he uses a lot of, he pulls a lot of inspiration from outside places that are non-Jodo Shinshu, maybe even non-Buddhist. And so he ties it into Jodo Shinshu very well. And I think those are very good. And then I have a couple other ones that are, unfortunately, they're in Japanese. So they're, for the English-speaking audience, this might not be too much of a help, but I really like Kakehashi Jitsuen Sensei. And if you are a Japanese Shinshu person, everybody knows this sensei. He is the sensei who also recently, unfortunately, passed away. But he's a very influential speaker. But I wanted to introduce this book because this is it's an academic book. But actually, I cried reading this book. It's a really good book. He has a way of kind of tying it into our questions that we would have and trying to tie in the doctrine with our kind of everyday problems and questions about what religion is. And then another person is Omine Akira Sensei, who also recently passed away. But he's a very influential speaker as well. And his examples that he uses are really good, and they're very easy to understand and easy to use. I use them a lot in my Dharma talks as well. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Guys. Thanks.
Yeah, those Kakehashi Sensei's book, the Seiten Seminar.
Yeah.
I am the part of the Jodo Shinshu International Office Material Developing Committee.
So one of the plan is to translate those certain seminar from Japanese to English.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if we can, I don't know when we can do, but maybe, we may ask, our committee may ask Miyaji Sensei to.
Oh, no, yeah, I'd be honored to, but yeah. Yeah, it's great work.
Okay, I'd like to introduce some books. The author is really close to our district. So one is Reverend Dr. Ken Tanaka Sensei's book. This is also a really famous book, Ocean. Ken Tanaka Sensei, last couple of years, he came to visit our district, then give us a lecture on Buddhism. So he published several books, Ocean and Buddhism on Air. Then recently we received the new books. What was the title? Sugahara Sensei, what was the title of the new one?
I think it's Jewels.
Jewels.
Yes.
So the Ken Tanaka Sensei's book also really good book to start learning Jodo Shinshu and Buddhism. Then, of course, one of our ministers, Northwest ministers, Hirano Sensei's book.
Yeah.
This is Hirano Sensei's lots of Dharma talks is in this book. So I recommend all these books. I have a couple more books, but I may introduce this later. Sugahara Sensei, do you have any recommendation?
So since these two ministers, senseis, introduced some of the books from the scholars of Jodo Shinshu, I want to introduce some of the websites that is helpful for me to, I use a lot. There is one called Collected Works of Shinran website. This is really helpful because if you don't have physical collected works of Shinran, this is Shinran Shonin's writings. If you don't have physical copy of it, you can actually look online for collected works of Shinran. So that's really helpful. And I'm also the instructor of the correspondence course of Jodo Shinshu. Jodo Shinshu correspondence course, right? Jodo Shinshu correspondence course. So that is one of the great resource to study in depth, not only Jodo Shinshu, but general Buddhism and Jodo Shinshu. So if you have chance, I recommend you to take correspondence course so that you may have a chance to deepen your understanding of Jodo Shinshu. And also, your minister is a great resource. So if you have questions, it's better to ask your ministers. Then you will get answer, you may not, but it's better ask your ministers questions, right? So.
Thank you. So both Miyaji Sensei and Sugahara Sensei are both instructor, Jodo Shinshu correspondence course instructor, right?
Yeah, that's correct. For
Thank
the
you.
Shinshu 2 class, yeah.
I was taking Jodo Shinshu correspondence course. First, I came to the United States because, I learned Buddhism in Japan in Japanese, but I didn't have much knowledge. When I give a Dharma message in English, what kind of language I should, what kinds of words, what kinds of expression I should use. So I started from Jodo Shinshu correspondence course. Then also online course, Orange County Buddhist Temple, they have the online course, Everyday Buddhist. So, there are some free lectures, and there are some lectures you have to register, pay the registration fee. But I think this is also a good resource.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyday Buddhist.
And the fees are very, very nominal. They're not outrageously expensive at all. So I definitely recommend checking that out too as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention that I recommend you to have a dictionary on Buddhism too. That helps a lot. And one dictionary by Hisao Inagaki Sensei I think the title was Buddhist Dictionary or Dictionary on Buddhism. I forgot the title, but there's a Buddhist dictionary by Hisao Inagaki Sensei. And another one I often use is the Dictionary on Buddhism from Princeton University. That is a little bit more academic, but you get a lot of information from just by reading the dictionary. So that's really helpful resources too.
Yeah. That Princeton one is the new one, right? It's a black cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great one. Yeah.
And it's not really expensive, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It was less than $30, I guess.
Oh, really? Oh,
and
wow.
thick.
Yeah, it's a very
Also, I'd like to introduce these books too. So the Buddha's Wish for the World, and the Moving Forward Just As You Are. So this book is a former Gomonshu's book. So this is the current Gomonshu's book. And this book is translated by Miyaji Sensei, right? Can I ask you to introduce this book?
Yeah, Moving Forward Just As You Are is the Japanese title is Ari no Mama ni Hitamuki ni, and it came out when the current Gomonshu became the head priest of the Honganji, which happened just recently, a few years back. And so he came out with this book that was supposed to be a book that was meant for kind of everyday reading. There's no hard words in there, no technical terms or anything like that. And so he tried to come at a lot of the social kind of issues and topics from a Jodo Shinshu standpoint. And so it's a very good book. And each of the sections are like 1 to 2 pages. They're very short, so you could pick it up and put it down and walk away, do something else, and then come back and read it again. So they're a very easy read. Yeah.
Thank you. I used to use this book for the small group discussion. So choose one topic that we read together, then we discuss on this book. As I was doing that. So thank you for telling us, those resources. And then I hope people using these resources to study Jodo Shinshu. Then, as Sugahara Sensei mentioned, if anybody has any question, they can ask any ministers. Thank you. So I'd like to have another discussion on the second question. Where do you find your inspirations for Dharma talks? Where do you find your inspirations for Dharma talks? So this is the second question. Let's see. The Miyaji Sensei, can I ask you?
Yes. So let's see. There's a few different things that I use inspiration from, like maybe other people's Dharma talks, or as I mentioned, from the books. I pick up examples that I use. Another thing that Sugahara Sensei mentioned was using dictionaries. There's 2 dictionaries that I use that easily kind of jog my memory or kind of get my thinking going on a certain topic. And one of them is this one, The Collective Works of Shinran. This is volume 2. And in this book, there's an explanation of, like, for example, self-power. If you want to know what the explanation for self-power is, if you want to know what the explanation of Amida Buddha's 18th vow is, the primal vow, there's a good explanation written in English in here. And so that's a good resource to have. And another one is this new one, Jodo Shinshu Jiten. And this book also it's unfortunately it's in Japanese, but this also kind of has a very straightforward answer. Like if you want to know no paramitsu, the 6 paramita, what it is, and it'll list them up, and then where it can be found in Shinran's works and stuff. So this is a very good resource to have as well. What about you guys? What do you get for your inspiration?
What do you think?
Well, I usually go online, like looking at the news, what is happening right now. Then after reading the news, I try to find something from Shinran Shonin's words as well, so collected works of Shinran. Then I usually quote Shinran Shonin's word at the beginning of my talk, so that everybody know I'm going to talk about Shinran Shonin's word, but I will include some experiences or the news or incident which is happening right now to try to tie together with Shinran Shonin's words and modern day living. Yeah.
I also use, the daily life. Sometimes I use my wife and my son's stories.
Mhm.
Then sometimes, when I was watching the movie, like a Disney movies, my son likes, I think all of our sons likes cars.
Yeah.
So when I was watching cars, then sometimes, I don't know, some scene struck me.
Yeah.
Then, the scene reminds me of some Shinran Shonin's teachings.
Mhm.
Then, maybe I can use this movie for this Dharma message to explain this Shinran Shonin's teaching or Shakyamuni Buddha's teaching. So then, or sometimes when I was, just go to the bed and sleeping, then sometimes some really good idea comes up. Then usually I have the pen and the paper by the bed. Then I write it down because, this is a really great idea.
Yeah.
Then I write it down. The next morning I read the memo. I couldn't read it. But in our daily life, some, daily events sometimes reminds me of the Shinran Shonin's teachings.
Yeah.
So I think Dharma is everywhere.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's everywhere, huh? That the inspiration can come from really anything. It can come from a fight that you had with your spouse to I like my last few Dharma talks have been conversations about car incidences when I'm driving, and these kinds of things that happen or something that I see on the news. It can really come from everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I think this video is shot on May 31st. You said.
May 31st.
Right. So I hope everybody watched the Northwest District Ministers Association's joint Gotai service video. In there, I gave a Japanese talk, and that was about one of the reverends who was in Fresno. When I was invited to Fresno, and the experience with him really reminded me of the teaching of two rivers and the white path. Shakyamuni calling from eastern bank, go this way, and Amida Buddha calling from the western bank, come this way. So, everyday life, what we experience in this life, that could be really used as inspiration and used in Dharma talks.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Dharma talks, Dharma talks is in Japanese we say owajiwai. Owajiwai is a appreciation about Dharma. So sometimes when I tell the minister's assistants to tell them how to make the Dharma message, I sometimes explain using the ramen as an example. So, when I go to the ramen restaurant, then I eat, then I share how tasty this ramen is, how wonderful this ramen is. So if the soup is really rich and tasty, then those chashu is really nice. So, I'm sharing how really appreciate, how enjoy this ramen. This is more like a Dharma message.
Yeah.
Then the lectures is more like how to cook the ramen. So the first boil the water, then boil the noodle, then make the soup, make chashu, then put everything together, then make the ramen. So the lecture and Dharma message, sometimes I explain to the minister's assistants. So this is the difference. So how to cook ramen is more like a lecture. How to share how I enjoy eating the ramen is more like a Dharma message.
Oh, that's great.
So this is one just an example when I explain what Dharma talk is.
Mm.
And Kusunoki Sensei is from Nagasaki, so you can tell he's very serious about his Damen.
Especially
Chanting.
Well, the example that I have something similar to, actually, I use the example of a car, like to get from point A to point B, you know, the things that you see, the things that you experience, the you know, the exhilarating ride, or the mountain view, or the sights that you see explain along the way. But then if you want to know about the inner workings of the car or the engine, you know, that's like the academic kind of stuff, and that is to explain what the car is, Amida Buddha's vow, and what is that vow and what does that mean. But you don't necessarily have to know all of those inner workings in order to understand the purpose of a car, which is to get you from point A to point B, or from this world of delusion to the Pure Land, right? And so I think that's another example that I think of too.
Talking of cars, I think somebody gave, I think it was ex-Bishop Umetsu Sensei, explaining how Amida Buddha's working is similar to GPS.
Oh yeah.
That was really great talk. You know, although we go wrong way, GPS corrects our way to the destination.
Yeah.
So in this life, we have blind passions such as 3 poisons of greed, anger, and stupidity or ignorance. But, you know, although we may go different or wrong direction, Amida Buddha always directs us to the right direction, right? So that was a really great talk on using GPS as an example.
Yeah. I guess at Dharma talks, you know, we keep in mind that Amida Buddha's compassion is always at the center of those Dharma talks, and everything is built around that. As long as that's being there, I think that's the most important part. Yeah.
So when we keep listening, keep having Buddha Dharma, Rinpoche teaching in here, you know, those daily life, you know, those events sometimes struck me, reminds me of this teaching. So like Miyaji Sensei told us, the Dharma or Rinpoche teaching, Namo Amida Butsu, should be the center of the Dharma message.
Yeah.
Then we can use all these examples, stories to explain the Dharma. So that is the Dharma.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining the Mindful Ministers number 7. Okay, yes.
One thing I forgot to mention in the last question, but I also started a podcast also as well, and the title is called No Doubt, and that can be found in the iTunes or the podcast. It kind of talks about like it's broken into 2 segments, and the first half talks about kind of like everyday language and kind of topics and issues, and looking at it from a Jodo Shinshu perspective. And the second half talks a little bit more about, you know, doctrinal points that go a little bit more deeply. You know, and the purpose of creating this podcast was to talk about issues that I can't really get to in the normal Sunday services. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I started this podcast. So if you are bored, please feel free to take a listen at No Doubt. Thank you.
That's great.
Okay, thank you for joining this Minds of Ministers episode 7. I hope we can continue this discussion. So thank you so much. To conclude this Minds of Ministers, please join me in Gassho, put your hands together. Namo Amida Butsu, 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 Namo.
Mama.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Seattle Betsuin Buddhist Temple, thank you for joining today's End of the Dharma School Year service. Immediately following this message, a pictorial presentation from a few of the Dharma School children will be presented. The Japanese language service will follow their presentation. Thank you to Rinban Katsuya Kusunoki, Reverend Dr. Takashi Miyaji of the Tacoma Buddhist Temple, Reverend Yuki Sugahara of the Oregon Buddhist Temple, Reverend Irene Goto, Connor McKinney, Young Adult Minister's Assistant Alex Sakamoto, Dr. Kemi Nakabayashi, Donna Sasaki of the Tacoma Buddhist Temple, Young Adult Minister's Assistant Allison Tanaka, Macy Hirota, Misa Hirota, Young Adult Minister's Assistants Maya Hirota and Josh McKinney for presenting and producing today's service. The Seattle Betsuin's Bonodori, or Dance Festival, is a traditional summer event in which we honor our ancestors who have passed on. We remember and appreciate all they have done for us and celebrate their ongoing presence in the lives we enjoy today. Bonodori will be held virtually via YouTube on July 18th. Dance practices and presentations leading up to Obon will be streamed on YouTube beginning the first week of July. Visit the Betsuin's website or Facebook page for details and to pre-order event t-shirts or aprons. Bonodori is the Seattle Betsuin Buddhist Temple's largest annual fundraiser. Please email bonodori@seattlebetsuin.com for information on sponsorship, donor, and booster opportunities. The temple appreciates your donations, dana, and ongoing support. Please subscribe to the Betsuin's YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and go to the Seattle Betsuin's website for additional information on upcoming services, workshops, and events. May you be touched by Amida Buddha's compassion. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Claire Murata. On behalf of the Dharma School Board and Superintendents, I would like to thank our Dharma School teachers. These 15 men and women volunteer their time and energy to create Buddhist learning experiences for temple children every week during the school year, except at New Year's and the annual Dharma School Teachers Conference. Many of our teachers started out as parent volunteers and have continued on, even as their children have grown up, attended college, and joined temple leadership as members of the board. Our teachers plan lessons in which students use or create graphic novels, videos, cooking, storytelling, games, and discussions about world issues, all through the lens of Jodo Shinshu Buddhism. We thank you, Dharma School teachers, for taking the time to be steady adults in our children's lives, modeling learning the Dharma and taking refuge in Amida Buddha. We would especially like to thank and honor Steph Ojima, who retires this year after 25 years teaching Dharma School and mentoring kids in the junior YBA. Steph is loving and straightforward with our kids. She counts on them to take responsibility for their actions, and she trusts them to take care of business. She works alongside our kids at temple events, and she never talks down to them. One of Steph's former students says, "I think Steph's dedication as a junior YBA advisor and Dharma School teacher has helped many young Buddhists learn and appreciate the Nembutsu teaching. Her compassionate leadership is something I know is appreciated by all of us at the Betsuin. Steph, thank you for teaching so many of our kids for so long. Your successors have big boots to fill." We would also like to acknowledge our 3 graduating seniors, Janae, Nick, and Soma. We know you will do well in your future endeavors, and we will always be here to support you. Yvette Terada and I, as superintendents of the Dharma School, would like to thank the parents who serve on the Dharma School board. You do so much planning, shopping, dishwashing, accounting, meeting, serving, showing up early, and staying late, all while parenting your wonderful children. Thanks also to the parents and kids of the Dharma School. You are what makes this fun, necessary, and rewarding. Thank you to Rinban Kusunoki for his belief in the importance of the Dharma School and his thoughtful support. Finally, thank you to the Seattle Betsuin Sangha. Many of you have had children in the Dharma School, been teachers in the Dharma School, and attended Dharma School yourself. The children see your kindness, your service, and your gratitude, and we hope they grow up to be just like you. Thank you.
for all of your years of teaching Dharma School. We hope you enjoy your retirement. Thank you!
Hey Steph, happy Dharma School retirement. Thanks so much for all your years of service to the Dharma School kids.
Hey Steph, for more than 10 years we have been teaching high school Dharma school together. We've been YB advisors together. We've laughed, we've fought a lot, but we've also laughed a lot together. We have had some great times, and I'm going to miss you in the classroom and at YB events, but I still look forward to seeing you at Obong, and you still are the best administrative assistant on the block. So keep your PC and your pens handy. Congratulations on many years of successful Dharma school teaching.
おはようございます。今日もですね、6月14日、日本語のシアトル別院日本語の法要にお参りくださりどうもありがとうございます。まずはじめにですね、皆さんと一緒に音読山を歌ってからこの、ご法座始めさせていただきたいと思います。では合唱お願いします。如来大悲の音読は身を粉にしてもほずべしししゅ知識の音読も骨を砕きてもしゃすべし。ナモ阿弥陀仏、ナモ阿弥陀仏、ナモはい、ありがとうございます。はい、では次にですね、皆さんと一緒に三キエ門、来三門お唱えしたいと思います。来三門、人参受けがたし、今すでに受く。仏法聞きがたし、今すでに聞く。好み根性に向かってどせずんば、さらにいずれの章に向かってか好みをどせん。大衆もろともに、指針に三方に帰依し立てまつるべし。自ら仏に帰依し立てまつる。まさに願わくば主情とともに、大道を大下して無常意を起こさん。自ら法に帰依し立てまつる。まさに願わくば主情とともに深く胸像に入りて知恵海のごとくならん。自ら僧に帰依し立てまつる。まさに願わくば主情とともに大衆を通りして一切無下ならん。無常人人未明の法は百千万号にも愛をことかたし、我今検問し授事することを得たり、願わくは如来の真実義を下し立てまつらん。ナモ阿弥陀仏、ナモ阿弥陀仏、ナモ阿弥陀仏、ナモ阿弥陀仏、ナマンダナダナ。はい、改めましておはようございます。まずご三代挙げさせていただきたいと思います。合唱礼拝お願いします。 実法未尽世界の念仏の主情をみそなわし、摂取して捨てざれば阿弥陀と名付け立てまつる。ナモ阿弥陀仏、ナモ阿弥陀仏、ナモ阿弥陀仏、ナマンダナマンダ。はい、おはようございます。もう6月もですね、もう中旬になってきましたけれども、皆さんいかがお過ごしでしょうか。で、今日、6月の14日、第2サンデーですね、第2日曜日なんですけれども、今日はですね、実はダルマスクールの最後の日なんですね。ステイホーム、ステイヘルティっていうことになって、コロナウイルスが蔓延してからですね、もう3ヶ月ぐらいでしょうか、ダルマスクールっていうのはお寺ではずっとなかったんですね。皆さんもご存知の通り、ずっとこういう形でオンラインのサービスばかりになっておりました。そんな中ですね、今日一応そのダルマスクールの最後の日、Last Day of Dharma School というお参りなんですね。普段ならPerfect Attendance の人とかね、そういう人たちにこうプレゼントをあげたり、サティフィケートをあげたりとか、ダルマスクールの先生方に感謝の意を示したりですね、そういうことが本堂のサービスの中で行われるんですけれども、今のところまだこういうオンラインの形ですので、なかなかねそういうことができませんけれども、この場を借りてですね、ちょっと日本語の話の中ですけれども、もし英語でそのダルマスクールの生徒の皆さんとか、その生徒の親とかですね、生徒の先生方に伝えられる方おられればね、ありがとう、まずダルマスクールに子どもたちには来てくれてありがとう、親御さんはねダルマスクールにお子さん連れてきてくれてありがとう、それから先生方、ダルマスクールの先生方はそういうクラスをねしっかりオーガナイズして、子どもたちのため、シアトル別院のためにダルマスクールをね一生懸命やってくださってありがとうという、本当に感謝の気持ちを述べさせていただきたいというふうに思います。本当にシアトル別院の先生方、ダルマスクールの先生方はですね、こういうオンラインのサービス、お寺でダルマスクールができないいうなった後もですね、E メールを通じて、E メールなどを通じてですね、子どもたちとの関係っていうのをしっかり保ちながらですね、レッスンプランを送って、家でできるアクティビティ、家でできるダルマスクールっていうそれを送ったりしてくださっていました。で、皆さん覚えておられるかどうか分かりませんけれどもね、一つのそのダルマスクールのプロジェクトとしてグラティテュードジャー、ありがとうの瓶というのがあったんですけれども、皆さん覚えておられますかね。こうシェルターインプレイスというかステイホームになって初めの頃だから、もう2ヶ月3ヶ月ぐらい前でしょうか、ダルマスクールの先生がダルマスクールの子どもたちに対してね、一つ瓶を準備して、その中に一つ一つこう今日ありがとうと思ったことを書いて入れてくださいねいうふうにそういうレッスンを出してくださったんですね。私本当に嬉しかったんです、これが。で、私たちも家族も、私も子供がダルマスクールの生徒ですので、このグラティテュードじゃあありがとうの瓶っていうのをもうその3月から始めてですね、正直言って最近ちょっと怠けてきてるところはあるんですけれども、一日一つずつありがとうと感じたことを書いてこれに入れるようにしております。で、だいぶ溜まってきましたけれども、うちの息子も今日のありがとう何って言ったら、ママ一緒にねんねしてくれてありがとうとかね、ママご飯作ってくれてありがとう、大体ママなんですけれども、でもそれでもね、
一日ちょっとずつでもありがとうというふうなことを考えてくれるっていうのは本当にいいことだなというふうに思いました。でふとその当時の3月の、ご法話、これ3月22日の日本語の法話、それからこれは4月のニュースレターにも載せたんですけれども、このありがとうの瓶のことについて書いてるものがあって、こういうふうに書いてましたね。今みんなが不満と不安を抱え、恐怖や孤独を感じながら生活しています。怒りが爆発したり、文句が出たり、落ち込んだり、そういう状態になりやすい環境にあります。こんな状況であるからこそ、心の中に少しずつありがとうを満たしていく、ダルマスクールの先生方が考えてくれたレッスンはとても意味のあるもののように思います。まだこの先どうなるかわからない状況ではありますが、文句や怒りに満たされた生活ではなく、心に余裕を持ち、視野を広く持ち、感謝に満たされた生活ができるように努めることが大切ですというふうにして、私このご法話というかね、4月のニュースレターの記事を書いてるんですけれども、今これを聞いてもね、本当に大事なレッスンをダルマスクールしてくださったな、本当に感謝の気持ちでいっぱいです。で皆さんもご存知の通りね、どれぐらい前でしょうか、3週間ぐらい前でしょうかね、ジョージ・フロイドさんっていう方がミネソタ州で亡くなるという事件、皆さんもねこの悲しい事件を聞いてもうおよそどれぐらいでしょう、3週間ぐらいでしょうかが経ったかと思いますけれども、この場を借りてですね、改めて哀悼の意を表させていただきたいと思います。この悲しい事件っていうのはですね、どうも黒人差別、人種差別に起因してるんだというふうに言われます。私も日本から10年ぐらい前に来たものですから、少しぐらいはねアメリカの歴史とか状況っていうのは少しずつ知ってはいるつもりですけれども、しかしまだまだ分かってないこと、この国に根付く人種差別について理解できてないこと、分かってないことっていうのは本当にたくさんあります。ただやっぱりですね、そこがアメリカであろうと日本であろうといかなる国であろうとどこであろうとですね、やっぱり人種差別のみならず差別というのはあってはなりません。一人一人の命が尊重されてですね、みんなが平和に安心して暮らしていけるように、私もできる限りのことをやっていきたいなというふうに思っております。よくよく考えればですね、これも聞いた話でしかないですけれども、第二次世界大戦中っていうのは、日本と、アメリカ他イギリスとかが戦争をしてたわけですけれども、その当時っていうのは日本では鬼畜米英、アメリカ人イギリス人っていうのは鬼であり畜生だという鬼畜米英って言って戦争を始めました。またその時ここアメリカではですね、日本人は戦争の敵国ですから、ここに住んでる日本人、日系アメリカ人っていうのは敵としてですね、強制収容所に収容されました。でまた最近ではですね、今のこの状況、コロナウイルスが蔓延し始めた時いうのは、もうこのウイルスが中国から来た、アジアから来たということでですね、そのウイルスを持ち込んだ悪人という形でアジア人が見られてですね、その差別を受けたということもありました。また日本でもですね、これもニュースとかを通して知った話ですけれども、その外国船が日本に入ってきて、そこからコロナウイルスが日本に持ち込まれてきたんだ、 ということで外国人が差別を受ける、誹謗中傷を浴びるということが日本でもあったようです。私たち人間っていうのは時としてですね、他人に対しての、尊敬の念というか、それが忘れてしまうことがある。他人に対してその人たちの尊厳っていうのを考えなくなった時にですね、差別が起こります。差別がある世界っていうのは、そこではですね、人は安心して暮らしていくことはできません。人を敵とか味方とか善とか悪とか、そういうふうに判断する以外の見方っていうのが大切なんじゃないかな。私たちっていうのはどうしても自分を善の側に置いて、それの反対側に悪を作ろうとする。自分たちの味方を作って、そしてそれに反対する人を敵と見ようとする。そういう善か悪かとかで判断する以外の見方っていうのを私たちは持つ必要があるのかなというふうに思います。仏教ではですね、知恵と慈悲というのを説きます。知恵と慈悲。知恵っていうのは人を分け隔てなく見る見方、人を分け隔てなく見る見方のことを知恵というふうに言います。慈悲っていうのは人をありのままそのままに受け入れる心のことです。それが仏様の知恵と慈悲ですね。阿弥陀仏は十方衆生を救う。阿弥陀如来はですね、阿弥陀様は十方衆生を救うというふうに四十八願、18願でお誓いになりました。そこにはですね、人種差別も性差別もいかなる差別もありません。ただ十方衆生を救うというふうにお誓いになりました。そこから見えてくるのはですね、貪欲、真に愚痴という三毒の煩悩を抱えた私の姿だけなんですね。仏教っていうのは私の外にある敵とか悪とかではなくてですね、私の中にある煩悩、貪欲、真に愚痴という三毒の煩悩に気づいていく教えです。本願寺のですね、全御門主様が、これ多分親鸞聖人の750回第4期の時のご法話メッセージだったと思いますけれども、こういうふうにおっしゃってました。阿弥陀如来が私をご覧になった時、罪は処罰の対象ではなく迷いの姿であり、救いの対象です。もう一度読みます。阿弥陀如来が私をご覧になった時、罪は処罰の対象ではなく迷いの姿であり、救いの対象です。これが仏様の知恵と慈悲を通して見た人の姿ですね。人はみんな違った人生を、違った命を生きていて、その一人一人の命が尊い。それが仏様から見た人間の、私たちの命です。今一度この機会にですね、自分の行動、発言、それから思考というのを振り返ってみてください。私たちはどういう見方で他の人を見ているでしょうか。私たちはまだまだ煩悩具足の凡夫ですから、まだまだ仏の悟りの世界からほど遠い、ところにおりますので、煩悩具足の凡夫ですから、仏様のようなですね、純粋な目で全てを見ることはできません。ただふとちょっと立ち止まってですね、仏様はどういうふうに見ておられるかな、仏様はどういうふうに命を見ておられるかなと考えてみたらですね、
今までよりも広い視野で物事を見れるようになります。今までとは違った命の受け取り方、受け止め方が見えてきます。仏様の知恵と慈悲を通して見る命の見方、それを学ぶことが大切です。そのためにもですね、一人でも多くの人に仏教の教えを聞いていただきたいなというふうに本当に願っております。私は浄土真宗のお坊さん、僧侶です。僧侶っていうのは仏法を伝えて広めるのが使命です。でここのシアトル別院、お寺っていうのはですね、仏法を仏法を聞いて学んで喜ぶ場所ですね。ここはお寺っていうのはそういう人たちが集う場所です。ですので仏法を聞いて学んで喜んでくださる方ならどなたでもね来ていただく場所、そういうふうにお寺を守っていきたいなというふうに、そういうふうなお寺としてね門戸を開放していきたいな。これからまたお寺がもう一度開いてね開けることができるようになった時はですね、また皆さんと一緒にこのシアトル別院で仏法を聞かせていただき、学ばせていただき、またみんなで一緒にねこの喜びを分かち合える、仏法の喜びを分かち合えるようにしていきたいな、できるようになりたいな、早くそういう時間が来たらなというふうに思います。敵を作らず、外に敵を作らず、悪を作らずね、みんなが安心して平和に暮らしていくことができるように、私も僧侶としての使命をしっかり務めていきたいなというふうに思います。今日も、この日曜礼拝お参りいただきどうもありがとうございました。最後にですね、いつものように商人一流章を拝読させていただいて、このご法は終わらせていただきたいと思います。寛容は拝読のご文章いただきます。商人一流のご関係の趣は信心のもって本当せられ候。そのゆえはもろもろの造業を投げ捨てて一心に皆に奇妙をすれば、不可思議の眼力通して仏の方より往生は事情をせしめたも、そのくらいを一年発起入賞上始終とも釈し、その上の称名念仏陀如来我が往生を定めたまいし、ご恩法人の念仏と心べきなり、あなかしこあなかしこ、ナモ阿弥陀仏ナモ阿弥陀仏ナモ阿弥陀仏ナモ阿弥陀仏ナモナモナモナモ。どうもありがとうございました。